up? Kevin here from Big Brothers Big Sisters. Even though this coronavirus pandemic has separated us physically, it has not separated us virtually.
I talked to my little sister Manara the other day, and it was so fun to see her face.
Though it's not the same as the in-person connection, it still really makes my day, and I think it makes her day as well.
Every time we talk, I constantly remind him to stay on top of his homework.
Be present and at that moment and focus on your relationship.
I know that this coronavirus can be scary.
Just know this is just temporary. That's all it is.
This is just a bump in the road, and there's a whole highway ahead of us.
Other than that, I just say I believe in you.
We're in this together. We're going to get through it together as a community.
We just got to use this time to strengthen each other, and we're doing that.
Well, that's all I got. How do I hang this thing up?
Hello and welcome to the first ever Big Brothers Big Sisters Building Bright Futures at Home virtual event. We are so glad to have you here. I'm Jasmine Durham. I was a big sister for 3 years, and having a little was just such a rewarding experience. Now, over the last 6 years, I've had a chance to work with the Big Brothers Big Sisters organization, first in Indiana and then right here in mid-Michigan. From volunteering to sharing their stories on the news as a former news reporter, this is an organization that really holds a very special place in my heart. So before we get started, we want to take a moment to thank our generous sponsors, Gavin and Associates, HSC, and the Herbert H. and Grace A. Dow Foundation, who are currently offering a 3-to-1 match for any donation made by November 13th of up to $75,000. That's a big deal, everybody. So, Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Great Lakes Bay region creates and supports one-to-one mentoring relationships that ignite the power and promise of at-risk youth so that all youth can achieve their full potential. And we believe that every child is born with that potential, but some just need a little bit of help to realize it. So our littles, they face a variety of challenges, whether they be growing up in a single-parent home, poverty, academic adversity, bullying, or mental health concerns. Our programs include community-based mentoring, where bigs and littles meet 2 to 3 times a month, participating in low or no-cost activities together, building their bonds, growing together, and working through the day-to-day challenges of growing up. We're excited to share that we've launched a new virtual mentoring program this fall, of course, in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. So this program allows bigs and littles to meet weekly after school over Zoom. The bigs help their littles with their homework, to work on reading together. They also have that chance to get that one-on-one unique engagement with activities and crafts. They get to play games together or even attend guest lectures. Our bigs, staff, board members, and supporters throughout our wonderful community make these programs possible. So, of course, while we wish we could really be with you in person today, we're just very thankful that you've taken the time to join us for this virtual event. We really hope that the next 20 minutes make you smile, make you laugh, they might even make you cry. But most importantly, we hope that you experience how critical Big Brothers Big Sisters is to our community and the lifelong impact that mentoring can have on a child. So we hope we inspire you to join us as a defender of potential. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome to the Building Bright Futures at Home.
Hello, I'm Scott Lytle, and I'm the Executive Director of Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Great Lakes Bay region. What a year 2020 has been. I think that everyone has felt the effects of loneliness, isolation, and uncertainty that has come from the COVID-19 pandemic. These are the same challenges that many of our littles face every day, even before the pandemic arrived. These challenges can lead to feelings of hopelessness and lack of forward thinking, acceptance of fate versus desire to grow. Big Brothers Big Sisters works hard to change the fixed mindset and help our littles realize their potential, increase their developmental assets, and look to their brighter future. We provide one-to-one mentors that offer a support system to build confidence, encourage education, and reduce risky behaviors. The evidence supports our mission. 92% of the kids we served this past year saw improved scholastic competency and commitment to learning. 86% exhibited fewer risk-taking behaviors. 85% experienced increased self-esteem, social acceptance, and are more connected to their family. And nationally, 75% of at-risk youth with an adult mentor go on to graduate from college or complete a post-secondary program, compared to just 13% who never had a mentor. Despite the challenges of 2020 and the COVID-19 pandemic, our mission remains strong. Our bigs have stepped up to the challenge of safely maintaining impactful mentoring relationships. Our littles are adapting to a new world of social distancing and virtual learning. Our staff continues working hard to provide new resources to help matches and their families every step of the way. Our littles will continue to face extraordinary challenges in the months to come, but our bigs are here to face these challenges with them, to take a stand and demonstrate courage to make tough decisions that lead to brighter futures. Thank you so much for giving us your precious time and tuning in today. I now have the pleasure of introducing a Match alumni story that demonstrates the impact of one-to-one mentoring.
So my name is Amy. Maddie and I were matched about 7 years ago.
My name is Maddie. Amy and I were matched. I was in 6th grade.
So I knew someone at work who was a mentor, and he had nothing but good things to say about being a mentor. And so it took me about a year of thinking about it before I decided to finally do it. And once I did, I was like so happy.
My mom just wanted me to kind of have a positive older sibling influence. All of my older siblings, they're my brothers. So she's like, you need, like a female in your life that can be there for you. So we sat down and we ate and we talked with each other. We talked about like, where are you from? What do you like to do? Like the basic things. And I was really nervous at first, but we like immediately hit it off, I feel like.
I was super nervous. I thought, what if she doesn't like me? What if she thinks I'm weird? What if she tells her mom she doesn't want to do this anymore? So same exact feeling when I was kind of like going into it. And then as soon as we got in the car together, we hit it off right away. And I think that first time, there was no awkward silences or nothing. We were just talking the whole time we were eating, and it was really obvious that we were gonna be good friends.
One of the more recent memories that I really enjoy is we went up to Camp Lake Louise for the Big Brothers Big Sisters retreat. We only went for a day, but I had been going to camp there for basically since I've known Amy. I've been going to camp there every summer. So it was really awesome to finally get to go up there with her and show her, everything that I always talked to her about and how much I loved it. So that was super cool to experience that with her.
I liked all the outdoor stuff that we would do around Midland. So we would go for bike rides or hikes. And Maddie, I wasn't from Midland, so Maddie was my local tour guide. She knew all the good places to go.
So when I was a freshman in high school, I struggled a lot with, just being sad, depression, I struggled a lot with. So that was a really hard time in my life. And I think that was when Amy had just moved away from Midland. So she was gone, and I had thought, I'm not going to see her anymore. Our relationship's not going to be as good. But while I was struggling with all those emotions, she was still always there for me and still always made an effort to come visit me. And so, while I was struggling with those kind of things and being a teenager, I still had her there by my side.
I know, because I helped her with her homework, through middle school and stuff, that she really, between middle school and high school, put in so much effort to school and really brought her grades around so that she could make it to college. And I was just really proud to see her putting in all that work.
Certain classes of mine, I don't know if I would have ended up passing them without Amy's help. Not that she helped me with my homework, but also just pushing me this is so important. Especially my Spanish class, she helped me with flashcards, and it was okay, this is the day of the week that we're gonna, hang out, but we're not just gonna do fun things. You might not enjoy studying for a test or a quiz, but that's what we're gonna do. I know I'm supposed to be talking about things about me, but I see Amy and how just amazing she's doing, and it kind of is helps me when I think about my goals and my future. I'm like, I had such an amazing influence in Amy that like, I want to grow up to be like that. I want to grow up and, find a good husband for myself. And one thing that Amy and she just always gave me a lot of really good advice. And so I've definitely seen myself grow into an adult. And I think that a lot of things that I do now, I'll always think to myself, like, what would Amy do? Or what would Amy think of this? Like whenever there's big things to think about. So last year I went to Oakland University, and then when COVID came around and I was struggling in the field that I was going into, so I decided to transfer back to Midland and live at home for a while and kind of, till things got quiet. And I think without Amy there, because she gave me a lot of advice, about how it's hard, but you got to do what's best for your future. And, it's something you really enjoy. So I don't think that I would have ended up staying in school because I don't have a lot of influences around me that do push and let me know how proud they are of me. Because college is really hard, but Amy has been there always to be like, I'm proud of you, you can do it. So I would not be in school right now if it weren't for Amy, which is a good thing because I love it.
When you hear about big brothers and big sisters, everything really focuses on the little and like how much of an impact it is on the little's life, and it's a good benefit for them. But I think really I was impacted as much, if not more, by the program, and I think that's important for people to know.
I would always say like we're the perfect match. Like I think we are the best match. Like I am so grateful because Amy has been like a lifelong friend to me, and she put in so much effort to see me every week when she lived here, and I was just so grateful for it. And really, she was just like the big sister I never had that was there for me and I could talk to. And I learned to do, I learned how to quilt, I learned how to crochet. I tried so many different foods that I never would have tried before. I love Thai food now because and yeah, even though she lives like an hour away now, we still see each other and we still will text and call each other. And it's been so amazing. I know she's enjoyed watching me grow up, but I mean, she was like a young woman when I met her, so I've got to see her grow up, and it's just been so special. And for anyone that asks if, what I think about it, I think that Big Brothers Big Sisters is amazing because it's the best, probably one of the best things that has ever happened to me.
Hello, my name is Liam, and I'm a little brother. I have been matched with my big sister Dort for 6 years. You are about to watch a throwback video from 5 years ago with me and some other littles. Since then, my big sister says that I have grown in ways that inspire her, like having a heart of gold, thinking of others before myself, and thinking about my future. I want to be a scientist at NASA, and I value the importance of family. I think I have grown to focus better, be social, and be more kind. My big sister Dort saw this potential in me, and I owe my growth to her. I am so grateful to Big Brothers Big Sisters for bringing Dort into my life. I hope you enjoy the video and see how much I have grown and how Big Brothers Big Sisters has helped other kids like me.
Some of the things that you and Michael have done?
We have went fishing, we worked on ponds. He taught me how to drive.
We go to the dog park with her dog Lucy.
One time specifically we went to a recycling plant and we're helping people unload boxes for the recycling.
She picked me up and drives me places in her car.
I don't drive like that. If you were describing Jeff to someone who may not know...
Careful what you say.
He's tall and he's wise. He's funny too.
She's nice, sweet, and sassy. Amazing.
She really brings me happy in my life.
It's just an amazing person.
Oh, that's nice.
How long do you think you and Dort are gonna be friends?
Forever, until I get grown up. Until I'm 100. Forever. Between a 7 and a 10 years.
Just 7 to 10, that's it.
How has she impacted your life?
She actually brightens up my day whenever I see her.
I'm not afraid to do what I would like to, and I have courage to do stuff.
It's the most impact. Nobody has had more impact in my life.
Oh, nice.
What do you want to say to him about him being your big brother?
I want to say thank you for giving me the courage to try new things and to be brave and go out to do what I put my mind to.
Thank you for being my big sister and taking me places and having a good time with me.
That I appreciate everything you've done for me, and hopefully we can continue to be friends after we're done in Big Brothers and Big Sisters. It's really helped a lot.
That I miss her very much. And I love her.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for everything you've done. You have no idea the impact.
How does that make you feel?
How well? Humble. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, God would be very blessed.
I guess I didn't realize that she felt that way, but that was really sweet. It proves to me that I did the right thing by volunteering.
I know that as long as he wants to be in my life, until I'm gone off this earth, he can be in my life.
Hello, my name is Rudy Barron. I am a big and a board member of Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Great Lakes Bay region. I'd like to start by saying thank you for taking the time to join us today. We really appreciate you making the time for us, and while the event has moved to a virtual setting, I hope that you've enjoyed the program thus far and have a better understanding of what we do as an organization and the impact that we have in the Great Lakes Bay region. As I stated earlier, I'm currently a Big. When Roman and I were first matched, he looked like this. Here we are going on almost 10 years later, and now he looks more like this. And he's not only just spending time with me, but he's spending time with me and my family. And we're a lot more than big and little now. Now we're more like family. Growing up, I would have been the ideal candidate to become a little. Like so many kids today, I was raised by my grandparents, I grew up in poverty, and I had multiple family members who struggled and battled with addiction. But throughout my life, I was always lucky enough to have someone to be there for me when I needed it most. Someone to listen to me, to care about me, and to just tell me that everything was going to be okay. And that's the main reason I wanted to get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters. I wanted to do for someone what others were able to do for me. Be there in my time of need. People usually ask me, what do you have to do as a Big? And to put it simply, all you need to do is show up. 2 to 3 times a month is all it takes. The goal of the relationship is friendship. You'll quickly learn that outings aren't about spending a lot of money or going out and doing big and fancy things. Instead, something as simple as going for a walk in the park or cooking your little's favorite meal is where long-lasting relationships are made. If you ever wanted to see a real-life example of be the change you want to see in the world, this is it. Our Bigs make that happen every day. I am inspired daily by the hard work and dedication of the staff of Big Brothers Big Sisters, who work relentlessly to advocate for the at-risk youth in our region. We have the goal to defend the potential of more children in the Great Lakes Bay region, and we currently have 56 children who are waiting for a mentor. Kids like Addison, who love drawing, coloring, and cheerleading. She's an outgoing, confident girl who really wants someone to just spend time with. She has been on our wait list for almost 1 year. Then there is Luke, who loves camping, fishing, riding his bike, and playing baseball. He has been on our wait list for 2 years. Today, it is my privilege to ask you to make a financial investment to support our day-to-day operations and to help us get kids like Addison and Luke off of our wait list and matched with a mentor. Our growing legacy of Change Society is made up of donors looking to make an impact with a sustainable gift to our agency. We are grateful for our members. Thank you so much for all that you do. If you have been inspired by what you've seen today, I invite you to join our members as we grow our giving society. The Legacy of Change Society pledge level names are meant to give you a sense of what your contribution can do. Your contribution will go towards the unrestricted operating funds of Big Brothers Big Sisters. The Changemaker level of $1,000 a year for 5 years, which is approximately $83 a month, will help to make and support 5 new mentoring relationships like Amy and Madison, who we saw earlier. The Mission Motivator level of $5,000 a year for 5 years will provide mentor training for over 400 mentors. And the Impact Champion level of $10,000 a year for 5 years will help us secure a case manager to support 70 to 100 new matches, including monthly match support. We are grateful for the Herbert H. and Grace A. Dow Foundation, who are currently offering a 3-to-1 match for any donation that is made through this virtual event. To make a donation, please visit bbfathome.com and make your donation today. Please know that whatever you have given today, including the gift of your time, we sincerely appreciate your support for the children that we serve. Thank you for becoming a defender of potential.
I hope you enjoyed this program just as much as I did, but on behalf of everyone here at Big Brothers Big Sisters, we want to take a second to just say thank you so much for being with us today and for all of your support. We hope that you were inspired and that you'll share with others what you've learned and heard today. Now, if you want to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Great Lakes Bay region, or if you're interested in becoming a Big, you can visit us at BBBSGreatLakesBay.org, or you can give us a call at 844-4BE-A-BIG. Now, if you know someone who might be touched or inspired by what you saw today, please share this video with them. This program is available to watch at any time at bbfathome.com. We want you to stay safe, stay hopeful, and again, thank you so much for being here today, and thank you for being a defender of potential. I'm Jasmine Durham. Have a wonderful day.